Welcome to another Microadventure for my Dragon Awards. And what I'm doing today is I have to do an unusual camp. So there's two unusual things, or at least two. One is I'm in Sherwood Forest. How cool is that? And secondly, it's during the Easter weekend, or Passover as well in Judaism. So I'm going to be camping for one night so I can get home for Friday lunchtime. Tonight we have got some ribeye steak there and some spinach, and I've just got this new grill that I saw on another YouTube channel. So I'm going to be cooking some steak, which is a bit weird because I don't actually have a lot of steak, but I had it last night as well. So I'm going to start cooking that and see how it goes. I don't think I want a lot of this oil. Must admit I forgot to bring any seasoning. I only thought about it when I came up on the motorbike. Gonna have to make do, but it always tastes nice in the outdoors anyway. About 3 minutes on each side. Looking good, isn't it? 3 minutes on both sides. Leave that to rest for a little bit. What I also brought the spinach. I bought new crockery today because of Passover. It looked good in the shop, but not here. There you go. That's all right, isn't it? Mmm. That is delicious. Why does food taste so much nicer outdoors? Even without seasoning. Morning. Had a good night's sleep. Very good night's sleep. Just as I woke up to this fantastic bird song. That's probably the nicest thing about this campsite. There's lots of nice things, but it was by far the nicest thing. The birds, it's just amazing, flying overhead and singing along. It was just really lovely. Then I woke up and then there was about a minute of rain, so my tent is now wet. Not the end of the world, but I was hoping I could take home a dry tent rather than put it up in the house over the weekend. So for this morning I'm going to make a special breakfast it's Passover at the moment, so Jewish people aren't allowed to eat bread during Passover. We can only have unleavened bread. If you want more information, look in the Bible. So this is unleavened bread. We call it matzah. And I'm going to make a matzah omelette. Now this is not the best one I'm going to be making because I forgot all the spices. So I normally add cinnamon to it because this stuff is completely tasteless. So I'm going to add, I usually add cinnamon, a little bit of salt and some sugar to it, but I didn't have any of those. So I'm literally going to be breaking up the matzah like this, super crunchy. That would be silly, wouldn't it? So it's all broken up, and then I'm going to add in cracked egg. I'm not going to do this on my lap. I'm going to be driving home with egg all over my lap, so hopefully you'll be able to see this. This binds it together into a pancake type mix. But what I need to do is I need to coat all this in water first. Normally I would use hot water, but I don't know how that's going to react in this plastic bag. What I'll do, I'll leave this while I wash up my cup ready for morning tea. Yeah, I didn't bring any coffee either. I just completely ran out of space by the end. Okay, so some water from there. And then add in the egg. Mix it all together. I think that's very mixed. There we go. Right, I'm gonna head off now and wash that cup so that I can have some tea in it. Don't really want raw egg in my tea. That'll be a bit grim. And that'll also give time for the batter to settle. All washed up, now ready to fry. Let's see how this goes. The other thing I've been experimenting with is this tiny gas cartridge, gas bottle. How long is that going to last? So I did last night's steak in it, followed by a kettle. I think I'd used it before for one other boiling. I say experiment, but I didn't bring a spare one. So if this dies halfway through this batter, I'm in trouble. Well, I'm not in trouble, but I won't be able to finish the batter off, and I can't have my morning tea. So let's hope. Let's see how it goes. Trying to find a flat. Oh, that's better. Now clearly I've added a bit too much water to this. So we'll have to see how that works. There's Jewish people all around the world looking at this thinking, oh my goodness, that is the worst Matzo Brei I've ever seen. Sorry. You try doing it in a campsite, where you bring everything on a motorbike instead of a car. Yeah, what were you doing at 8 o'clock on Good Friday 2025? I was making Matzo Brei in a campsite in Sherwood Forest. Judging by the ice line on the gas canister, I think I'm only about halfway through. Is that true? Oh. Come on. Oh. Well, it's cooked well. Imagine it's a really plain food. That's the main thing. It's yeah, quite plain. Very plain. It is very nice. I'm not sure I'm going to eat a whole plate of this. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Waiting for the tea to get ready as well. Well, I am finishing it. Mainly because I've just gone over to the tent and realised how wet it is. So I've actually got it drying over there on the hedge. I thought be in no hurry to leave. So I'm going to slowly pack up and then end up putting the outer on, outer into my rucksack at the very end, I think, at the moment. Yeah. Even in a regular campsite, leave no trace. Looking good. Yep.